like the bottle on the wall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need to stand over here, and then when I point, you have to go off of that, because when we first come to the studio, there's not going to be any speaking that's going to establish.
Yeah.
So the first shot's going to be over there, so you can't even see when the camera lights up. So when the camera lights up, I'll point to you, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Also, if it's okay, could you get it out of the drawer?
Yes, of course.
Because we need your little snacks in there and everything. And feel
my
free to do
Scooby-
it as slow as possible.
He's had
you know.
Mackies and everything in
Yeah,
there,
right.
fries, Doritos, he's got the lot.
He wishes.
Okay, are we ready on the floor?
You obviously drink a lot, you're quite a heavy drinker. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, we're all ready.
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
'cause
ready.
there's
Sorry, Tanya needs to be here. Are we going from Tanya?
Daniel?
Yeah.
Well, now you've closed the scene, Doc, and there's nothing to sniff. You know, I've got a drink.
Yeah, well,
Okay, right, we are ready to go.
Jesus.
Okay, go. Start talking now, yeah. You can start talking now. Sorry, I lost what I was saying.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry.
I don't expect you to understand. That's because you don't need to. You had no right to show him what you did.
You had no right to keep it from him. He deserves to know.
I had every right. I decide what he deserves to know because what I know is a matter of national security. But now you've dropped something even Oppenheimer would be ashamed of, and we're going to have to suffer through the fallout.
Sir,
Send him in on your way out. Take a seat. You know, there's nothing quite like the enemy steadying their scope and burning their sights into the back of your head. In the most intimate of moments, you feel it. Take a seat.
So there are others like me. People with abilities, powers.
Like, unlike, weaker, stronger.
And you thought it would be a good idea to keep this from me because...
Because the safety of the people we serve depends upon it. The fewer people who know, the better, themselves included. There's power in numbers.
So we're what? A threat?
That depends on what side you're on.
What are you? At war?
Trying very hard to prevent one. People with these abilities are scarce. Approximately 100 in every 1,000, and that's in Gomorrah alone. What you can do has practical advantages.
Don't you mean tactical advantages?
Practical advantages. But there are those who may prove...
Tactically disadvantageous?
Again, that depends on what side you're on.
Oh, where are we there?
Yes, this is your investigative unit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I didn't say that line. That was why.
Oh, is it all right?
Yeah, you didn't say it this time, but you jumped it.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry about
let's
it.
go back.
Okay,
Tactically
okay.
advantage. You say tactically advantage.
Oh, like, yeah, and then yeah. I take it we wouldn't be this government civilians in this war. Not your liability.
Oh no, I'm lost.
And then that's when you say that depends
Oh,
which
yes.
side you're
Oh,
on.
yes.
Yeah.
That depends on which side you're on.
This is an investigative unit, not a defence unit.
It is both. The thing about the world, boy, is that it is at war always. Because people are afraid. Nations conspire with and against nations. Citizens conspire with and against citizens. And then they conspire against each other for whatever reason. And if it's not your nation, it's someone else's. And it never ends. I know this, you know this. We are born into a world that knows it. What we have here is an opportunity to prevent a war before it even starts, to maintain the peacetime. Take the poppy, for example, the guiding hope of the human race. The flower that says, we will never do this again. But we will. We always will. So if I can prevent just one war, then God help me, I will. Over the past few years, there's been an increase in the activity of uniquely abled persons, directly affecting the lives of innocents. It is the duty of this unit to ensure that they do not. I want you and Walker to continue working your cases. Do your part.
I'm not a detective, or a soldier for that matter.
You know your father worked for this unit. He was dedicated to it, was killed for it. What would he do?
I hardly remember him. I don't even know if he was a good man.
He was.
And how do I know that?
This was his. I wear it on his behalf every day. I want you to have it. Do him justice. Believe as he believed. Good man.
The night he was killed, my father sent a letter addressed to you. What was it?
I've no idea. I never received it. Good man.
That should have been a close-up to what I think. Cool, nice one.
Woohoo!
Right, do you want to start packing up, everyone? Then we're going to go upstairs and watch it, I think.